Hey there everyone, it's your boy Kraken, and today I'm going to show you how to get and where to buy the Glamor Prisms in Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, so say you want to glamour up, you want to look good, but you don't have any of these sweet Glamor Prisms, or you need some more of them perhaps. Well, this is exactly where you come to get them. I'm at the Grand Company that I'm in. You will have to go to your Grand Company's quartermaster over here. This is where you buy them at. Okay. Now you may be in the of the storm or of the maelstrom or whatever, and of the snake or whatever, the serpent, and the twin adders in a different city like Limsa, or let's see, or Gridania, right? So if that's the case, just make sure you find the right area for the quartermaster. You'll be able to look on here and find like Hall of Flames, Hall of Serpents, whatever, and also the barracks. If you have any difficulties finding them, you can just go ahead and Google it or look it up online, and you can find out exactly where these barracks are, okay? But you're going to come right over to your quartermaster and talk to them after you've joined the Grand Company. You cannot do this beforehand, and you will need to get up to the second stage here. There are 3 stages for seal exchanges. You got to go to the second one here. You have to be a Flame Sergeant 3rd class, or a Serpent Sergeant, or a Storm Sergeant, and so forth. But you have to be a Sergeant 3rd class, or whatever the equivalent rank is for your Grand Company. And go over to Material here. Spelled pretty interestingly, though. They got it right here, though. But, yeah, anyways. We're going to scroll down until we see Glamor Prism right here. That's what we're looking for. And you'll see that they require 200 seals, and they require a minimum rank of Chief Flame Sergeant. Okay, so not just Sergeant 3rd class actually, but you will have to be the Chief Flame Sergeant maximum rank in the 2nd tier. All right, right before you hit the 3rd tier. All right, that's the minimum rank required. All right, but they only cost 200 seals each. Not too bad, very doable. You can go ahead and grab yourself a couple of them every day if you really tried. Right, no issue there. And that's all there is to it. There are other ways as well, and I'll show you them, except for probably the best one, which would be PvP, I imagine, and just straight up, exchanging that for Glamor Prisms, from what I hear. But I'm just going to go ahead and return to a market board here real quick in Limsa, and I will show you that you can also buy the Glamor Prisms on the market board. However, I don't suggest this, and it seems like no one else does either, because the prices are a little bit whack. So you'll see what I mean here in a second. We go to Hawker's Alley. Perfect. And we'll hit up the market board here. Beautiful. Type in Glamor Prism. Did I type it incorrectly? Here we go. Partial match is okay. Looks like there aren't any. Well, it seems like you can't even buy them on the market board right now. So yeah, pretty much your only bet is to go to the quartermaster. You can also get them just kind of like, as a quest reward, I think, for the initial quest. You get a few of them. But if you're going to need more, you will have to do the quartermaster marks, the seals, right? That's all there is to it. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll be glad to help out however I can. Like if you need information on how to get to the specific quartermasters for some other Grand Companies, or say how to get into a Grand Company, I'll be making a video on that pretty soon. No worries. Other than that, hope you have a good one. Peace.